Is this nihilistic? Perhaps. But at infinity beyond, we believe it's also beautiful. The universe has written its own epic, from the quantum tremble of the Big Bang to the dying light of the last star. We are part of that story, a brief but dazzling spark in the long cosmic night. To be alive now, in a time where the sun still shines, where stars still sing, and where thoughts like these are even possible, is a privilege beyond comprehension. In our next segment, we'll answer the ultimate question: is this truly the end? Or could there be a rebirth, a new universe, a new Big Bang, a new beginning? Because as one cosmos fades, another may already be stirring in the dark. Could there be another universe after this one dies? It's one of the most profound questions ever asked, and perhaps one of the most hopeful. At Infinity Beyond, we explore what science, philosophy, and cosmology suggest. Maybe the end isn't truly the end. Maybe our universe is just one chapter in a much grander story, a story of death, rebirth, and eternal cycles. One of the most ancient and now scientifically reconsidered ideas is the cyclical universe, a cosmos that expands, collapses, and is born again in an infinite loop. In this theory, after the universe reaches its maximum entropy, when even black holes have evaporated, quantum fluctuations could spark a new Big Bang, creating a fresh cosmos with new laws, particles, and dimensions. A reset, a rebirth, a cosmic phoenix rising from its own ashes. Modern physics entertains this through models like the Big Bounce conformal cyclic cosmology, championed by Sir Roger Penrose, ekpyrotic universe, arising from brane collisions in string theory. Each offers a version of a reality where our universe is not alone, and time may be circular, not linear. There's another possibility. Our universe is one of many in a vast multiverse. Quantum theory, cosmic inflation, and string theory all suggest that there could be countless other universes, each with different physical constants, dimensions, or timelines. Some may be lifeless. Some may birth stars unlike ours. Some may even host civilizations wondering, just like we are, if they're alone. In this view, even if our universe dies, the multiverse lives on, an infinite canvas where creation never ends. At first glance, the thought of our universe ending might feel terrifying. But in the grander context, it becomes a moment of transformation. We are part of a cosmos that is not static but restless, evolving and alive, even in its death throes. And perhaps, just perhaps, the atoms that make up our bodies will one day become seeds in another universe. What if the gravity that pulls our galaxies apart is also the mechanism that births the next one? We began as stardust. We became conscious. We looked back at the stars. And now we ask, what's beyond the end? At Infinity Beyond, we don't offer certainty. We offer the one thing more powerful: curiosity. In the next segment, we will explore the human meaning behind all of this. What does it mean to be aware, fragile, temporary, but able to understand the cosmos? Because in the end, the story of the universe is not just out there. It's inside us, too. What does all of this mean for us, as humans? We are tiny beings living on a pale blue dot, circling an average star, in a quiet corner of a vast galaxy. And yet, we can ask about the death of stars, the birth of universes, and the nature of time itself. At Infinity Beyond, we believe this ability isn't just impressive. It's sacred. The fact that the universe evolved in such a way that particles, atoms, and molecules could eventually form living beings who then looked back and understood the cosmos, that is extraordinary. Our brains, shaped by evolution, are patterns of stardust that learn to think. We are made from the same carbon that once burned in dying stars, and we carry in us a history 13.8 billion years in the making. The universe created us, and now, through us, it knows itself. In the face of cosmic scales, trillions of years, infinite space, it's easy to feel insignificant. But we argue the opposite. Precisely because our time is brief, our choices matter more. We are a civilization alive during a rare and golden age. Stars still shine. Life still blooms. Discovery still continues. We must use this moment to cherish our planet, protect our and expand our knowledge, not for ego, but for the deep responsibility we have as the universe becoming aware. Maybe, in the distant future, someone or something will find traces of our time. A spacecraft drifting, a signal caught in deep time, a fossil on a frozen world. What will it say? That we looked up, that we wondered, that we tried. Maybe our story isn't just for us. Maybe it's for the next spark of life, in the next universe, trying to understand where it came from. We are not eternal, but the thoughts we think, the art we create, the love we give, they echo far beyond our short lives. Even as stars fade, meaning remains. Even as the universe grows cold, curiosity burns bright. At Infinity Beyond, this is the message we carry. You are small, yes, but you are part of something infinite, and that makes you magnificent. To whoever may hear this, from wherever or whenever you are, this is Infinity Beyond, and this is our message. We are a species that once crawled from the ocean, stood upright, and gazed at the stars. We built tools, cities, telescopes, and dreams. We split atoms and mapped galaxies. We searched for meaning in the deepest dark and found light. We lived on a fragile rock, warmed by a yellow star, and we called it home. And even though we knew our place in the cosmos was small, we dared to ask the biggest questions. We didn't just watch the stars, we told stories about them. We turned hydrogen into hope, gravity into guidance, distance into destiny. We explored not because we were lost, but because we were curious. And in that curiosity, we found our humanity. If this recording survives, if some distant intelligence, machine, or future human finds these thoughts, know this: we existed, we wondered, we reached, we fell in love with the universe, with each other, with the mystery of it all. And even in the shadow of extinction, we chose to create. We turned knowledge into legacy. We turned fear into fuel. We turned time into testament. This isn't goodbye. It's an echo, a whisper from one moment of consciousness to another. May you too look up. May you wonder. May you remember us, not for our wars or our fall, but because we were one small voice in the dark that chose to speak. This is Infinity Beyond, and this is the end of one journey, but the beginning of countless more. Stay curious, stay human, stay infinite.